Thank you so much for your time, Daphne, Gregory, and Dasha.
Hi, Emmanuel.
You guys showed us the importance of community is really what I take about your group here, because it doesn't really matter the age group that you're in. What's important, especially a big thing in Latin community, is coming together and sharing experiences and just having a good time regardless of what the circumstances is. Daphne, why is that so important?
Particularly in a time like this, I think it's important because we forget that connection is sometimes the answer to so many dilemmas and conundrums. We think we need to figure stuff out and or be alone and get our stuff together before we come and improve the world. And I don't know if it really works that way. I think that working together and healing together is an unspoken healing aspect that we underestimate, and this film amplifies that.
Absolutely. Dasha, I want to ask you, it's really interesting. Places like hair salons, barbershops, and sometimes bodegas, they seem to be a place of trust that you let things out that I feel like you don't normally let out with other strangers, but sometimes because of that community feel, you're able to express yourself. Why is that?
Well, these are safe havens in our community. These are intimate areas where you're buying what your needs are, or people are close, at a close proximity, where they're in your hair, where they're knowing your business, they're going to your parents with your business. I mean, I think these establishments all start off one way with a dream, coming here, the immigrant story. We're going to own our own thing, but we're going to provide for our community what are essential needs. And they're just not businesses. These are pillars. These are entities that help raise and create these communities of where, whether you're a little girl, whether you're a grown woman, you're going to go to the bodega, you're going to know the bodeguero, you're going to be sent there by your parent or by your family member, you're going to know their family. And so it's just a network that is built. And I think that we take sometimes, when we're from the outside and we step into our communities, we don't understand that these establishments are not just a service. They're providing longevity. They're providing a future generation. Because if we think about it, I was just having this conversation, I know we're short for time. We come here with the hopes of always going back home, right? That's the immigrant story. We come here, we get what we need, and we go back home. But then the next generation is born, and the next generation is placed in a better situation where they're inspired to do more. Like my parents came here not preparing me to be an actor. They came here with me going to school, but they set me up in a way that I can pursue what's my real passion. So that's what these businesses symbolize. They symbolize setting up the generation forward in a future aspect, more so than going back.
Absolutely. I know we're short on time. Gregory, the importance of your character. So many people I know were in a situation that your character Sonny's in. Tell us a little bit about what that means to you and to be able to be that voice in the Heights.
When I first found out about Sonny's situation, it was kind of like a moment to step back and reflect, because it was just this whole new aspect that was being added to the character. He's not just, the little rascal around the neighborhood anymore. There's kind of this new significance behind him. And I remember talking with Kiara when she had, mentioned the idea of Sonny being a dreamer, and just, again, stepping back and really thinking about it and realizing that we didn't want to make Sonny being a dreamer something that held him down, or something that was, what his entire life was centered around. It was something kind of on the sidelines, but that still affected him. And as an actor, that was something that I wanted not to portray in a negative sense. I wanted it to be that was seen as positive, and something that I could as an actor help elevate and portray through the screen.
Absolutely. Thank you three for your time, and thank you for your amazing portrayal in the Heights. It's always an orgullo to see Latin representation in such a beautiful light. So
Gracias.
Thank you
hope
so
you three have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thanks, Emmanuel.